Detroitiac, them boys is coming. Detroitiac, them boys is coming. Detroitiac, them boys is coming. Yo, Detroitiac, them boys is coming. Detroitiac, them boys is coming.
Yo, Sadiq, the world ready for your introduction.
What up, though? Detroit is the place where I come from. That introduction.
Yo, classic mystical shit, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Ride Out Mix Show. Breezy, D-Lur, Tay Lee, and as promised, I got the homie JC in the building. JC, test the mic.
Yo, we in the building. TMS in the building. You heard?
Yes, sir. Yeah. J-Nel with him.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Yaktown.
Yeah.
We in the building.
Yeah.
TMS.
Yeah. Hey, TMS on TMS.
Yes.
TMS. What else?
What
Shit
up?
running the family.
What else? That's a fact. That's a fact.
Dropping bars tonight, huh?
Muzik Shop. That's how we do it. It just happens.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah, long overdue. We gonna get into how all that shit just happens, man. Like,
Yeah.
like for real, man. Like,
Yeah, because I heard a rumor.
Break it down.
I heard you just get high and think of punchlines.
Well, you know what? A lot of it was always a stigma that because I always came so prepared. It was always like this little rumor that I just sat on bars and like at any given moment I would just put bars down, and that was never how it went. Like when I had an opponent or any situation like that, I lock in for that situation and then that be it. I don't like, to be honest, I don't even think about niggas like that. Like if it's not going down, I'm focused on music or, you know, learning something new or something like that. But definitely get high when it's time to get down. To be honest, like anything from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning is demon hours. Like,
Okay.
I roll up in them hours and just go to work.
That's what they call the God hours.
Yeah,
The God
that's
hours.
when the pictures get painted, man.
Definitely.
that's crazy, man. I heard you caught a body too the other day, catching female bodies and shit, man. I ain't seen it yet, but
Oh, it is Women's History Month, ain't it?
Well, you know, it was, see, okay, so they had a previous event, Kings vs. Queens, and you know, the men put up a big promo. You know, y'all ain't ready, y'all ain't going, you know, y'all women ain't, and I'm teaming with the men. You got that right, y'all women ain't ready. This what we do, this our shit, you know. So they ended up going, and out the gate, the men lost the first battle. And I was like, and not only did they lose the first battle, but they lost the last battle and the biggest battle. So it just you know, it was a stain. You know, it was like, and the women had crazy confidence coming from that, and it was like, run it back. And we go like, God damn, run it back. So I'm like, all right, let me spearhead this one. I'm gonna start this one off and make sure ain't no way in hell it's gonna look like anywhere close to the last one. And you know, the goal was that. I wasn't, you know, the thing is, like, I use this analogy. If, you know, it's not to say women can't do what we do. It's to say that they can't do what we do on our level. You know, you got NBA, you got WNBA, you know, but you're not gonna put, you know, the Sparks on the court with the Lakers and expect the Sparks to get a dub. Right. You can, you know, yeah, they'll score. They're professionals. They're athletes too. They're gonna score and they can compete. But it's Brian and them on the other side of that ball. They're not about to win. Like, it's in no way, shape, or form that they're not gonna win. Like, so that's you know, even though that's a physical, you know, dominated sport,
yeah,
it take a lot of mental aspects that men are superior at than women. One of them being emotion. You know, you gotta have a lot of thick skin to do what we do, and even thicker skin to do it on the level that we do it on. So, you know, and I'm women, they fight at them girl events all the fucking time, because you know, it's just messy drama and all that. Whereas men is like, all right, it's part of the game. We will, you know, just keep it part of the game and we good. So, you know, I had to go out and set the example. Like, yeah, they're good, but you know, if they come in the court on the NBA court, we're not having a 3-point shootout. I'm a dunk. You know what I mean? And the women ain't gonna be able to jump with me because we're physically stronger than them. So
And I'm not taking it easy on you.
Not at all. I'm posting up, and when you go up, I'm going up with you.
Now, was that a first for you?
Female,
Yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of battles out there. I couldn't think of one that you ever battled.
No disrespect to the women, but I had refrained from doing it for that reason.
Yeah.
Like, I always told people like, nah, women ain't going. You know, I could dominate that battle in such a way where y'all would wonder what the fuck is the chick in there for. And before that battle happened, there was even people saying she could take that, and I'm like, right. First of all, it's one thing for y'all to say she sound like me, which I don't think nobody in the world sound like me, let alone a female.
Right.
And now we got to stand face to face, and now she's gonna win too. Like, all right. So I'm gonna separate us further than y'all ever thought we could ever be. I'm gonna make y'all look at her completely different light when I leave this ring. And that was the goal. You know, set the trend for the men, so the men could kind of, you know, get some confidence and carry the torch home, which I didn't really do, but you know, I did my part. You know, can't no female say she got the best at JC ever. It's just not.
Is that out yet or it just happened?
It's out on the URL app.
On the app?
Yeah,
Okay.
They did drop that battle?
They dropped the whole event the very next day.
Okay, I saw some of the battles popping up, but I ain't.
Yeah, when they do
that.
the big caffeine joint, most of the time it'll
drop
be
the
up
whole
before the
time.
weekend is up. Yeah, so yeah, it's already out, and you know it's more like a wake now, you know, or a memorial or a viewing than a battle. But it still exists. So,
Yeah, why
you
JC
know,
beating up on women?
I tried so hard. Like, I'm like,
Nah, man, he just read her eulogy.
But they gassed it. And I thank them because they got me to that spot. They made it dark. You know, it was like, who's gonna do what? And I was like, okay, all right. I'm not about to just show her. I'm gonna show all y'all. I'm gonna show the Babs. She was the loudest one. I'm gonna show her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point to her when I say the line about her, and she better smile because it's going. Hey, that's all you gotta suck that pain up. Suck that pain up. So you better smile. It's coming out. Yeah. So I attacked everybody in that. And don't call me back. Not from girls. Don't call me back. There's handprints all
You
over.
said, yeah, that's your one and done, huh?
There's handprints all over that damn girl.
What about a tag team, man? You
I don't know. I was a little skeptical about doing a tag team period, but if I was to ever do it, it would probably be with one of my comrades, you know, Will or Mac or
Mac said he wanted to do it with you.
Yeah,
I remember him saying he said they here. Yep.
They my people. They in reach. It's convenient and it makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it's a city thing. Like it could really, you know, we already putting on, but
yeah,
you know, it's another blow for the city. So it's like, yeah, you know, anything that could benefit in that perspective, I'm always with that. And then outside of them two, somebody like probably Rum Nitty, because I think his style complement mine the best. But other than that, I just didn't see myself doing it. And I mean, definitely not with no fucking female. I just didn't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm trying to create a scenario in my brain where it makes sense, but I don't see teaming up with a female, especially where you got to relocate to prepare for it. That's just a lot.
Them 2-on-2s kind of died down, man.
The crowd gave them life. They're gonna do another one, and y'all gonna see.
That last one was fire.
It was
that last double. I was highly entertained.
We was out
that
there.
night.
Yeah,
It was happy.
I went and we wasn't even on the card.
Yeah.
We just went out there. Like,
that shit was fire.
lit.
Yeah.
But like I say it all the time. Like we pin, you know, we pin right. We gonna survive on any platform. But when it comes to shit like that, like that's a big entertainment factor, and the crowds make that. Like I don't know if it's gonna have the same impact without it. I'm definitely anxious to see, but like the crowds are very they're underestimated aspects of battle rap.
Now they talking about doing another one of those anytime soon.
That's a double impact in like 2 weeks.
Oh, is he?
So they can head to one of them spots that's open, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
on the cafe.
Smack ain't been playing, man. He been dropping. I can't even keep up no more, man.
Right.
You know, doing this, you know, I'm
called
more
me
focused
for
on
that.
music, but
Yeah,
I've been noticing he been dropping,
them
like,
niggas moving.
especially during COVID. He working, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real, man. Shout out to. Hold up. There we go. Shout out to Smack.
Yeah.
The timing was good, man. The timing was real good for that because everything shut down and then
Yeah.
the streaming service popped up out of nowhere. It was like, oh, hey. So, you know, shit just lined up perfect for me.
Yeah.
So definitely salute to that.
No doubt, man. Hey, real quick, man, we gonna take a break. Hey, J-Nel.
It was good.
Matter of fact, we gonna get into the one with you on, man. That off that.
Let's do
I
it.
like
Okay,
that,
okay,
man.
okay,
Yes, sir.
And it's J-Nel featuring JC. It's off that. Ride Out Mix Show. Let's go.
I'm going.
Hey, we back. It's the Ride Out Mix Show. Yeah, we still chilling with the homie JC, J-Nel.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
We in the building.
TMS to TMS. You already know it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm familiar with your history a little bit, you know. So for people that's tapped in, that's not real familiar with how long it's been since you got your start. It was what, like 2010?
Like 20, somewhere like around there, 2011, something like that.
Okay.
2010.
2010.
Something like that, yeah.
Because I did my first battle and you did yours before I did. I battled November 2010
Okay.
against
yeah.
L Boog. So
Okay, so me and Mac, it was like that September, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, September 2010. That was the first. That was actually the first battle ever in life. Mike Myron hit me up. Shout out to Matt, and he said he literally said, I want to do something in the yak like Smack got going.
Yeah.
But I want us to kick it off so niggas will fuck with it. They see us battle, niggas will fuck with it. In my brain, I'm like, you know, if this blow up, who knows where we could go. But if it don't, we where we at. So it won't hurt to try that shit at least. But we didn't end up going to like the third event or something like that. But just off the strength, niggas just showed up. Like the first two events, niggas just showed up.
Yeah.
And first two events was spotty, but they was real successful as far as the turnout. So, and by the third one, it was about 150, 200 people there. Damn near, it was a lot of fucking people at that battle. And me and Mac, we went at it 3 rounds. Calico hosted it.
Yeah.
And the battle drops. First of all, the shit buzzed like crazy when as far as the city went. Like
Yeah,
I didn't expect that at all. 'Cause it's everybody know how hard it is to get the city to support some shit. So when they pulled up for that, that shit blew my mind. So I hit up Midwest Miles when the battle dropped, and I'm like, yo, we just did a battle out here, and Calico hosted it, and he said inbox it to me. So I showed him, and he hit me up the next morning. I was on my way to work, and he said inbox your number. I got a battle for you. And so I inboxed him, and I'm in the parking lot of my job. He called me. And this battle is, he booked me versus Luciano Crack on Smack, the same card with Arsenal versus Hitman.
Yeah.
So that was my second battle ever. Was versus Luciano Crack on Smack.
Damn.
And it didn't even hit me that I was there until like we was on stage and I'm looking at the
Wait a minute. Ever?
in life. Like Mac was the first battle ever, and then I showed Midwest Miles that battle. And then he used that. He was like, "Yeah, he lit. He ready."
So you never battled Zell before?
I battled Zell, but that battle was immediately after the.
No, I thought it was a rumor saying that y'all had battled like on some street shit, like
high school.
some
Okay, so this what happened.
So it is a story. Okay,
Yeah, it's a story.
all right, okay.
The story to that actually led up to why we actually battled the second time.
Right.
So, what happened was we rapping. I'm like, yo, we had Water for Mott. This is my senior year. The only year I went there, I happened to run into this nigga. And he go, I'm asking niggas who rap, they say, yo, he rap be the best. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm rapping for a couple niggas. So word got to him that I rap. He called me over one day, like right before this like pep rally, some shit. And he was like, let me hear something. I'm like, all right, but I bait him at this point. I'm like, man, I'm finna just spit some bullshit because I'm about to hear what he come with.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get him up out of here.
Right.
So I'm like, and I'm like, I'm just saying some bullshit. He comes back with a little flow, like 8 bars or something like that. Wasn't crazy at all, but his people was hype as hell for it. But then after he rapped those bars, ain't no way he doing it. So I don't know why he was doing it, but he was skipping lunch or some random shit like that. He ended up in the same lunch as me. They was like, he out there. I'm like, I walked right to him. I'm like, let's go, let me hear something. So we get to going back and forth with verses, and I get to annihilating him. He jumps into a bag that he didn't know we knew of already, and it was a Cassidy bag. So he jumped in the Cassidy bag, started rapping some Cassidys. So he started the bar, and without even saying it, me and my two brothers, we literally looked at each other and looked at him and finished the bar with him. We like, no, nigga, you're biting. You know exactly where that's coming from. Right. So he running around the lunchroom. No, that's my shit. He showing me his notebooks. I'm like, bro, you can have it in your notebook. I know where it came from. Right. I listened to it this morning, nigga. I know where this shit came from. Yeah. So that ended like that. Binks hit me up years later. This fast forward to 2010. Yeah. Or this is 11 at this point. So he like, Zell, do you want to battle Zell? I'm like, Zell ain't gonna do that. He like, Zell said he already killed you before. Ain't no
hey, shout out the Binks, man.
Ain't no way in the world. Zell said, he said he did. He said y'all battled that mod and he killed you. Like he said he'll do it because he already bet. Yeah. Okay, cool. Tell him let's do it. The whole promo train get to going, and the nigga just, I mean, he the whole time he was talking like, yeah. You remember, and I'm sitting there like, this is the problem about that last encounter we had. When we was at Waterford Mock, I was cooking him so bad. The whole lunchroom had then came out into the hallway. Now everyone is watching. The bell rings, class starts. No one moves. We still rapping. I'm still rapping. I got bars to tomorrow. I'm going. He done already tapped out. I'm still going. I turn around. The principal's right there. The principal said, no, go ahead. Keep going. Oh, it's on now. So that was the encounter that led to the second battle, because it was like, ain't no way in hell you believe that whatever that was in that lunchroom was you beating me. Like there was no, if anything, you threw in a towel that was attached to Cassidy notebook. I don't know how that works. So it was like, so
I forgot you was that young, when all of this started transpiring, and then me hearing that, I'm thinking it was just like some y'all out in the streets or something. I ain't realized it was like high school
This
shit.
was real life high school shit. And it was like, I know he from the Yak, he know I'm from the Yak, but this ends up being the years when we just end up in a different school, and we like, you ain't from the Yak, you ain't from the Yak. I'm like, okay, now we finna scream who ain't from the Yak. And that was his whole promo train. Oh yeah, JC ain't from the Yak, he went to Mott. Like, bro, that's where I met you. If I'm not from the Yak, you ain't from the Yak either. If that's our logic, we neither one of us is from the. So yeah, that was some. I mean, I ran into Zell one time at a party. That nigga was like, You know, I never watched that battle. I said, I bet. It got dark that day, man. That's my dog, though. Yeah, that was fun times. Though.
I'm
But
tripping. He thought he was the only one with a Clue mixtape, man.
Right.
Like everybody heard the bars.
Man, like that was them underground freestyles was like hotter than the radio hits.
Yeah.
Like everybody was on that. And I was sitting there like Cassidy, like he was like the most dangerous nigga in the world at this time. Like everybody was bumping this nigga shit. I'm like, nah, you didn't try that shit. But
Speaking of bumping, man, we got a new joint, man. You making music?
I'm trying, man. I ended up taking battle rap and flipping it and investing it and after I bought my house, I built a studio in there. So I took about a year and just learned how to mix and had J-Nel come over and drop some tracks. And all my other brothers and sauced that up, and now we about to put all that into, nice body of work.
Yeah.
Man.
This one of them joints right here, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back. This 100 with me.
100 with me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we still here with JC and J-Nel, man.
What
Yes, sir.
else? TMS in the building.
Yak Town, what up?
Yeah. That's sleeping on me, man. That's hard.
I appreciate
I
it,
like
man.
that, man.
It did sound
That's the
good.
one Measy gonna shoot for me. Shout out to 248 Elite Media.
Hey,
Doing they thing out there,
shout out
man.
to the GOAT, man.
The
He-
GOAT.
Shout out to the GOAT,
He in
man.
Dubai right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
On some camels and all
Man.
that. He'll be back soon.
I tell this story all the time. Remember, they tried to have me battle this nigga, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot
I
you
battled one. They said the next person you battle, JC. I was like, wait. My cousin Kim called me like, man, you watched that video? I was like, no, I wouldn't watch that video. He was rapping in that dining room in front of that china cabinet. I was like, yeah, I gotta work that day. I'm not battling. I'm
You
straight.
got mandated.
Man, them niggas tried to put me, get me
That nigga
together. Yeah,
called
you got
me.
JC. I'm like, nah, I'm
That
straight.
nigga called in healthy.
Hell yeah.
He
I'm like,
said, boss, I'm
Right.
feeling good and I want to stay that way.
right, like, yeah, y'all say y'all need somebody to come in, I'll be right in there.
Hey, bro.
He volunteered on an off day.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
Crazy.
Hey, one of the things that I did want to touch on, early in your career, you made a huge name for yourself with a classic, Chilla Jones.
Chilla Jones. Shout out to Chilla. Yes.
Shout out
yes.
to Chilla, man.
Yes, sir.
Still doing his thing. And a lot of battle rap fans, you talk to them. Conversation of the best battles of all time is a lot of times in the top 5, man.
Yeah,
Still in the top 5.
And was that the first official PG?
No, it wasn't even an official PG at all.
Okay.
But I was the first official PG. For the whole Proven Ground thing. But the whole thing was just like the one battle I did to kind of solidify myself and get to URL. I only did one PG too, because the whole thing was prove yourself, do enough battles, make it out, and then make it to the main stage. But if anybody that's watching, go back and watch JC versus Time Bomb. Anybody that's watching probably did, but that was my PG battle, and that was it's like I gotta make a I had already did the Luciano Crack battle, so in my brain I'm like, who what? Like, even though I don't think that was the best performance, I slaughtered the dude. So it was like, what do I gotta prove? I'm like, you know what? I'm about to go out here and put and walk out this room with no doubt in nobody's mind. And after that, the next event was the Arsenal and Calico in Detroit.
Yeah.
And I was 1,400 people in there, and that was my first main stage battle. So I did have the benefit of the home court advantage, but I'm me. Results would have been what it was, but the comfort level was it was natural, man. When I'm in my element, it's really 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 hard to knock me off. Like anything that any time that any slip or anything that throw me off when I'm in my zone is mostly self-inflicted. Like I could trip and fall and still get through my round. Like I be that polished. So yeah, I didn't feel like I needed to do another proving ground, but you know we did that one, and then Chilla, you know, he ended up doing his proving ground, and everybody was like, yo, JC is the dude you need to see. He's the new star. You're the rising star. And, you know, it makes sense. So what they did was they did a proving ground card with, which was Ill Will's first proving ground.
Yeah.
With Johnny
Tongue
Ring. Oh, man. Shout out to Ill Will for that legendary round. Legendary
My
round.
nigga, you got a tongue,
He
man.
rapped to it, and it worked. It was very, very, very efficient.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Ill Will, they all did that, and what happened was me and Chilla was supposed to happen here in Pontiac. So some stupid shit happened. So I ended up letting Chilla know that I was gonna shop the battle around. Just so happened Summer Madness 2 weekend, and they was doing a proving ground event. And I was like, well, let us headline the card as like a one-off or something, because they've been doing the one-offs all the time. So I'm like, just let us do, you know, like a one-off. So we ended up getting the one-off, and history was made. And I mean, that might have been one of the last. Me and Ill Will might have created one of the last true classics in Black Stars. That building ain't even open no more. So
Damn.
yeah, it's legendary to battle rap, legendary to Harlem, and you know what Lux and Miles did in there, and
Yeah.
what me and Chilla did in there, and you know, so it got some strong staple in it. And very good to be a part of that history, you know. But more importantly, a part of the battle rap history, because it's gonna be hard to replicate or even top that. That battle is definitely, for me. I mean, for me, it's top 3. I can't think of 5 battles that come and go. That has the replay value or the longevity as JC vs. Chilla. That's just that battle. Just one of them ones. Everything was right for that. Everything was right for that battle.
Yeah, it's one of those reference battles when you turning somebody on.
Yeah,
battle,
yeah,
100%.
Yeah, just did that the other day. Definitely make sure I threw that in there, man.
Yeah,
Real
that's the
talk.
thing. There's like 4 or 5 battles that you can guarantee a battle rap fan with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And JC and Chilla is very high at the top of that list. Like it has everything. You know, it was funny, it was fire, it was energy, it was the only thing it wasn't was 2,000 people, but I
Right.
think nowadays when people say small room and they try to recreate them type of battles, they're looking for that energy, that JC vs. Chilla. They want that again.
Yeah.
And
That created, wasn't that the event that created the Jazz Face? Wasn't it that battle?
Yup,
Yeah.
it was.
Jazz Face.
Yeah.
That
Awesome.
was the Jazz Face. Yeah. And I mean, you know, it was a lot of like the lines that came out of that battle was quotable. The
Yeah.
Weekend, you know, that was the Lux and Calico, the Summer Madness 2.
Right.
All the stars came
Right.
out. It was just a memorable weekend.
Yeah.
Even though our battle was probably the best of the whole weekend, the weekend was unforgettable. I to this day remember every single second of it. Even walking out on Mook 3rd round, knowing that they have 2 more rounds to go. And I was dreadful. Right? I was like, my feet are killing me. I'm leaving. They about to do this shit. Get for 2 more wristbands. 2 more.
Right.
The battle should be over right now. I gotta go. So yeah, I remember all that shit. It was a hell of a weekend.
Yeah, man. That's when I remember noticing your name really starting to ring them bells,
Yeah.
man. Joe Budden tweeting and yeah.
I mean that was. I mean, if nobody saw any other JC battle after that, which I have no fucking clue why that would be the case, but
Yeah.
if you haven't saw any JC battle after that, you know me from the Chilla battle. Like most, I've ran into a lot of people that, yo, I need to see that JC versus Chilla performance again. My brain goes like, bro, I'm so much better than that.
Yeah.
But if you're not in tune, you don't know that. You know what I mean? I feel like I've topped that performance 20 times. But that moment, you know, it just wasn't JC there. So you can't get a JC versus Chilla performance from just JC. It's a whole battle that came from that. So, you know, I let people, you know, when people tell me they want to see that again, I'll be like, all right, you don't know much. You clearly don't know much. I do that times 5 all the fucking time. And I just did it, you know what I mean? I be on the run right now from this shit, you know, domestic violence. I can
they might. That's might be what talk of the town is right now, man. Real talk.
For real.
And we gonna get into another new joint. We got Figures, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
TMS. Frontin' on me. He frontin' on me. Dubai Me's.
Man, 2 dope ass tracks, man.
Good looking, man.
Green Light featuring B-Easy.
Well, shout out Bees. What up, bro?
Yeah, sir. TMS.
JC Figures.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Figures
sir.
Pop Smoke on and shit.
You heard? That Drake track's popping right now.
That shit was hard,
That's
man.
the wave, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, working on music. Planning on dropping a project anytime soon?
Yes, sir. It's called Self Portrait.
Okay.
It's called Self Portrait. I got the title. I got the direction.
Okay.
I wanted to be full. You know, shit. I was flying to LA last weekend and I downloaded a Drake album that had 3 songs on it.
Yeah.
The fuck, like nah. So
you thought it was?
Yeah.
You thought you was getting certified lover boy?
I didn't even think I was, but 3 stuff like that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, give that away. Like that's just retarded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I want a full. I just want a full effort. You know what I mean? I want to present a full effort. So, I'm trying to complete a body of work, or at least present a complete body of work. But I do have the direction, and the album is called Self Portrait, and it's going to be a lot of introspective, lit shit on it. You know. Featuring some of the shit you just heard, you know. So,
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely moving in that type of direction, you know.
You got a timeline or?
Definitely summer.
Okay.
I'm looking early. Okay. I'm looking for early June because it's I'm deep in it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm deep into the album, so I just want the project to be you know. I don't want to half step or even miss a step at all. So I'll probably be done before that, and then still set a date for 3-4 weeks, and after that. But yeah, I'm looking for early June though. Definitely, I wanted to be one of them, you know, top down. Soon as the sun come out and everybody start going crazy and women start showing what men like to see, we're gonna give them some music to ride to. As soon as that, you know, as soon as that pop out, yeah. So we trying to time it, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely anticipating that. You know, anything we can do on our end, on our platform, songs, man. Make sure you keep me in the loop and keep them coming this way. You know, they get in play, man. We playing the fuck out of J-Nel shit, man.
Good looking,
That's why I had
man.
to make sure the homie was here when you came.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
We was definitely tuned in. Like I was.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm like. Come on.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that, Jay?
I'm like, man, look, come on, let's
Want
make
that
this happen. I
motivation.
hit the goat up over there, got the film and
Yes,
shit.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we doing it this time.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
great
Yeah.
look. That's a great look.
Yeah. So, what's up with the rest of the crew? What's up with Ease and Deal and?
Most likely they at the crib posted. They definitely got
I know Ease been.
He definitely got a project going.
Okay.
He definitely, because I'm recording most of it. But he definitely got a project going. He might be about 10 songs in right now, but he dropping a few of them as he go. So y'all, subscribe to his YouTube, and he got a series right now called Pin Pressure, where he drop a freestyle every Friday.
Okay.
And
where's that at?
It's all on his YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the YouTube name.
Okay.
But yeah, he dropping. He just is content.
Yeah.
He just dropping content, and you know that's what people need, especially at a time where you honestly can't get enough content. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Right.
All you doing is sitting down watching TV anyway. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that quarantine content,
That's a
bro.
fact.
Yeah.
Keep
That's
feeding
a fact.
us, you know.
Yeah, he shared the stream too. Shout out to Beezy, man. He shared the
Oh, okay.
Muzik Shop.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
shout out
shared
to
20
Iggs,
minutes
man.
ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna grab his YouTube and Deal. He got a shoe line. He just
Yeah.
kicked out.
Yeah, I see him doing that.
Kill Shots Custom.
Kill Shot Customs.
Okay.
absolutely.
Shout out to Deal.
And he hitting hard with it. He got some of the craziest shit I ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, but the craziest thing is a lot of people is trying to I see it a lot of time with black people. It blow my mind, but you know, we'll go spend thousands. Shout out to JC Customs also. We plugging everybody pause. We got everybody to plug. This is what happens is when it comes to all these European labels and Fendi and Versace and all that, niggas will spend what they request with no question. Like, I've never seen a nigga try to get a Gucci discount every single time they go try to shop. Like niggas know when and when not to, bargain. And for the most part, they feel like it's with their own people. I'm trying to create something. I got a line coming out. We about to push something. All right, you want to, throw on a couple of jackets for me? All right, bet. Well, the first thing your homeboy say is let me get them for free. And, that's not support.
Right.
That's free shit. Like,
Right.
So I think the biggest issue is, we don't support our own people. That's why the awareness for a lot of shit that's going on ain't really. How you think Meezy got popping so quick? It's people that support him, and when people see that and they go, okay, well, I'm gonna go shop over there too. You know what I mean? But if what's popping is if when I get $1 million, I go shop European and everything I'm wearing say Gucci and Fendi, that's what you gonna think you need to go get when you make money. So when we make money, we gonna go shop with our people so everybody understand what's going on. So it's called Prince YATAZACHQA. It's Yata Jaqua. And that's his Hebrew
That's
name.
easy,
Yeah, that's Beezy. That's his YouTube. Every Friday he drop a pen pressure freestyle.
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to
Where
this
he
channel. I
just
didn't realize he was doing that. I get a lot of notifications. I'm gonna check that out.
And then a lot of the music that we record together he put out there too. And
Okay.
yeah, it's all about support, man. Support your people. If you in a yak and you need a video done, if you in a yak and you got 4 videos and at least one of them not done by Elite Media, you're not supporting. Like, you know what I mean? I would prefer 2 of them to be done by Elite. You know what I mean? But
Facts.
I just that's what I'm saying. Just support your people. Like don't if I'm not mistaken, while we're talking about Elite Media, Driz, that's my dog I grew up with. That's my little homie I'm talking about for life.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody that support the Yak more than him.
Yeah,
And
God.
For yes, and for years, he would always say, "Why or how come a Detroit artist? No shade to Detroit, but he say no. How can a Detroit artist come to, what's the club we got now? Any club we got,
all that,
and sell it out
Yeah.
before somebody in Pontiac do it."
Right.
And I agree with that 1,000%. Like, not saying they shouldn't be able to sell it out, but when one of your own go up there, why are y'all just staring at them like,
Yeah, it shouldn't
what
be
are
a
you
question.
doing? You know what I mean? Like, y'all should be the first ones in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Hey, what Mike Murderers did is a prime example of that with
Man. And that- it's
the
a
card
double
that y'all
prime
did
example.
when you battled Daylight.
It's
That was a prime example of that.
Yup.
and think about it. Like,
Now if that was a smack event, it would have sold out,
think
no
about
question.
it. Think about it.
Yeah.
I'm a piggyback that point.
Is that the Crawford?
The first,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do a Mike Murder
Yeah.
event. Shout out to Chick Slick.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Yeah, yup.
And we do an event, and it's big money coming in for
Right.
some big artists. We had Arsenal here, it was supposed to be or whatever, but it was supposed to be some lit shit that went down. Oh no, actually, yeah, was it? No, it was Calico that was supposed to be here. I can't remember. But I battled Daylight, and the event did not turn out the way it should have.
Yeah.
Now, Mike Murderers throws an event that's 100% free at Carla House. Rest in peace, Carla. Rest in peace, Bang. They throw a free event. The whole city show up. You know what I mean? Like, y'all should be willing to get y'all, like, it shouldn't take people to leave Pontiac and scream Pontiac at the mountaintop for people to recognize Pontiac.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka got popping in Atlanta from performing at the same club every week. And Jermaine Dupri turned around and was like, who is that dude behind me that everybody keep going to see every week? Jermaine Dupri was in Atlanta too. But Atlanta supported Waka Flocka so goddamn much that Jermaine Dupri pulled up.
Yeah, because he ain't even originally from Atlanta.
From New
I'm
York.
just now realizing that.
From
For
New
real,
York.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
city. It's just city support. Like
Yeah.
Pontiac they got a big problem getting behind their own people, man. And you know, if y'all want to see y'all people successful, it's got to start somewhere. Look at Rose Spit. That's my brother. Like
Yes, sir.
he
Yeah,
deserves
that's
so
man.
much more support. So much more
Facts.
support. Let a new shoe come out. I bet you that nigga line don't stop ringing. You know what I mean? I bet niggas be all on this phone. Can you put that to the side for me? Can you put that to the... But, you know, niggas sharing the albums, you know, downloading the albums, sharing the freestyles, and, you know, supporting his wife work and everything they got going. No, niggas ain't supporting like they supposed to. So, you know, the yak it's not in a decline, but it's stagnant. You know what I mean? And it's people that's complacent with being hood stars. That's never been my dream. I've always wanted to see the world, and I've always wanted to represent where I come from to the world. And you know, people ain't on that page. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's 2021, y'all. We gotta get out here.
Definitely agree with you there.
Yes, sir.
We gonna take a breather. It's brand new music from JC. It's Table Talks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Table talks.
Yeah, we like that track, man. Jay, man.
Good
Snakes.
looking, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
the love, man.
Yeah, that
Watch out
sound
for
good.
snakes.
Finish what I started out now on all platforms.
Yeah, make sure y'all check that out. We've been playing the hell out of that project. We've been pushing it for you.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Check that out. All digital platforms. Yeah.
Send a donation to the homie too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Get
So,
your cash,
stop
get your
playing.
cash app or something.
Stop playing.
Yes, sir.
Support, man. Support, man.
Got to.
Yeah. So JC, man,
Yeah.
you just beat up on a girl committed domestic violence.
You know what?
What is there anything that you can
In
talk about, like?
in my defense,
Yeah.
it was self-defense. I said no for about 4 years. I'm like, nah. I kept swinging. Nah.
But they had that bag right for you, huh?
Man,
That's
they
what
drew
it was.
blood with that motherfucker. I was like, ooh, how much?
Yeah.
I beat her up real quick.
Yeah.
Did she go first?
Funny story. The whole time she like, if I go first, I might get nervous. I might throw up. So I want you to go first. She knows thousands of people watching. You know, I'm thinking like, I got you. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll go first. I'll break the ice. Don't worry about it. And then I double think. I'm like, hold on. You in a pit with snakes. What the fuck would I do that for? If a nigga would have told me that,
Yeah.
I would have attacked it. And you trying to prove you can survive with us? I have to. So I didn't tell her I wasn't gonna do it. But she came up and asked again. I said, "No, baby, I got you. I'm first. Flip the coin, I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna rap. I got you. I'm going first. Don't worry about it." The coin flip landed on my side, which is a rare. I never win a coin flip.
Never.
Yeah.
So I told Smack, I was like, you know what? I promised her I would do the honors and go first. So she can come. Knew she wasn't ready for it. But shout out to Lady Flames.
Handle her business.
She did not fold.
Nope.
She belongs in the pit. You know, that's the test. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you out here with the dogs? I'm
Yeah.
right. We gonna see what's going on.
Yeah.
And you know, I struck, and she didn't fold. She kept her poise. She rapped. She pressed me. She tried to, you know, not only did she not rap reserved like she was shy, but she did the exact opposite. So I was like, you know, I think she just, you know, she showed a lot of poise and a lot of confidence, and you know, I'm not saying in my brain I know she was walking in the battle knowing she was gonna lose, but I know I've had opponents that said there's no way I'm finna beat this nigga, but I'm about to write. Like out there, I know it's hard to write for a battle.
Yeah.
You know you're not gonna win, and to be able to get through the battle, you know you're not winning while you losing. That takes a different type of warrior. Like I can't lie. I don't know what it's like. Cause even material wise, I'd be like, no, they gonna fight for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like he might be winning the room, but that's cause he jumping around the stage like a fucking ape. He not gonna win this shit when they drop. They gonna be like, this nigga looks stupid. So I'm gonna just at least get through my material and then let the people judge for who they think had the best material. But in them situations, I just don't see how you can write when you know you're not gonna win. It's crazy. For me, like in the art of war, it tell you gotta pick your battles, right? You don't even walk into a battle that you have the slightest possibility you could lose. And I, for some reason, go against people that do that all the time. Like confidence is a drug. It's a drug.
Yeah.
It's a real drug because it can help you, but it can hurt you.
Like when it fails you.
I'm usually on the other side when it
Right.
fail you, but God damn, when confidence ain't your friend, it's your worst enemy. But
Yeah.
you know, people don't treat it like a drug, but it's a drug. You know, they call it arrogance. It's confidence. It's just you addicted to it. You're using too much of it.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't think it's any difference between confidence and arrogance outside of excessive use. You know what I mean? Because nobody ever called Michael Jordan arrogant.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he
Well,
talked the same shit that.
Some do. But
Well-
see, in a competitive sport, I ain't never met nobody or seen nobody that's great at it that ain't.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And-
You gotta have
And
that sense of.
who draws that line, right? Who determines? Okay, now you're going
Too
too
far,
You got
yeah.
shut me up. No. Shut me up. I got this fadeaway that you just can't fucking stop,
Right.
and I'm gonna do this all night. And if I keep making that shot, you're not gonna hear the end of this shit.
Exactly.
So it's that line between confidence and arrogance is great. So it's like the difference is the person. You know what I mean? You can kind of you got them crackheads that work at the plant. And you like how the fuck do they function?
Mm-hmm.
But then you got them crackheads with the arms that soar, and you be like, all right, these niggas get down. Like,
Yeah.
and those are the ones that's like, I don't need a life. I'm just gonna take drugs on it. Them arrogant crackheads. You got confident crackheads that say, hey, I'm gonna shoot up and go to work. Fuck you niggas, and I'm gonna work off this shit. Then I'm gonna go back and get some money. It's out there, but to me, confidence and arrogance is the same thing. It's just, it's an overuse of it, and that's when it becomes what it is. But
Yeah.
most of the time, people don't call winners arrogant. So it's a gray area, but you gotta tread lightly because anybody can fall.
Man, you touched on confidence, man, and it automatically took me to that confidence when you had to start initiating the Lux conversation.
Mm. Well, I see Lux the way most people see Lux. He's a dude I started watching when I first started. but there's a lot of people that was doing it when I first started. I battled a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know, it started in my house with my nephew's dad, who I looked up to when I started rapping. And there was a conversation to where he said something about me not being at some level, and my confidence said, no, I'm better than you. And then we battled, and I had to do him something dirty. So it got to the point where I felt like what I thought was my superiors ended up just being peers. And Lux fell in that category fast. It was like a lot of people would, they would say this pen, that pen, you got to go against this person, that person. And so I took a year where I think it was like 17 or 18, 2017 or 18, where I went after everybody who they said was a pen rapper, or top pen rapper. And I beat them all that year. I beat all of them. Mm-hmm. And at the end of that year, I posted a picture from his wedding in a suit and said, Lux, it's that time. The people saying at the mountain that I just climbed with no effort at all, they say you up there. I think we neck and neck, but they say you up there. Mm-hmm. So we gotta do something about that. And he had all them stigmas, and but for me, the confidence to call him out was me advancing and feeling like he didn't. Lux is who we thought he was, but he's still who we thought he was. He's not, the Lux that I watched on 106 in Park should be eons ahead of me right now. You know what I mean? Because at that time he was. So at this point, it's like, whoa, you don't let me catch up? You might have to, this is like, who was it that knocked out Ali? Was it Ken Norton?
Ken Norton.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That was, there wasn't a tear and there wasn't a dry eye in America when Ali dropped on that fight. But it was still Ali. Let Lux, it's who we saw first. He did it first. He is who he is. But let's just not act like there is not a new nigga out here. Mm-hmm. And it's not that he calling him out or nothing like that, because that's a little bit too light for what's going on. I'm in his yard right now. I'm on his porch. I'm throwing shit at his house. I'm doing the most. And all he doing is upstairs on the phone saying, I'm calling the cops, you better leave. And it's like, wait. I thought that's all I had to do to get a fight. You know me. And so, and speaking of, he just dropped a diss track. And my name is in the diss track.
What's up with the diss tracks?
You know what I mean?
Hey, Myron got the hardest one, dog. Real talk, that shit hard.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong.
I ain't familiar.
I'm at the end.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Calico too, I like his shit.
No.
I didn't see his yet.
Cal's wild.
Yeah.
Cal's wild. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with the wave. But if your stance is what it is, as for why we not in the ring together, stay over there. When I went on the campaign, you heard me. Where the fuck is Lux? Where the fuck is Lux? He did battles with other people, and my name was the topic of those other battles. He battled Surf, and I was the main topic of his battle with Surf. Both people are regarded as bigger battlers than me, and my name was the topic of that battle. Now, when he first came out and battled Calico, everybody said, why Calico? And he said, the people want it. I'm taking the battles the people want.
Yeah.
But you can't even check your newspaper without hearing my name.
Right.
And this is not a battle you about to take. Mm-hmm. Somebody got a Nintendo gun pointed at that TV, playing a nice old-fashioned game of duck hunt. And it's all right.
So what's the excuse? Is it...
The excuse is the draw. The excuse is the bag he's requesting URL don't want to pay for the battle with me or whatever. But URL done already said they have a bag for him. Take the battle. So you gonna sit out and be like, nah. I don't want 50,000. I want 60,000. So, nah, give me somebody else.
All right, keep moving the goalpost.
That's all it is. The goalpost is moving.
Then would he take that lesser amount for somebody else?
He's gonna end up taking a lesser amount for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's somebody that ain't battled in forever years, that name is big, is that has enough shock value. Like right now, I think he's scheduled to battle Daylight.
Right.
And Daylight battled Tay Rock a few months ago, and then before that, we ain't seen him in a year or so, whatever. So it sounds good.
Yeah.
It take them niggas a whole year to do. I can do in 7 days. So I don't understand what they. It's not even coming. If I had the amount of time it took them to write a battle,
Oh my goodness.
I would never lose a battle on the earth.
We're gonna get back into that.
For real.
They're serious.
Confidence.
Yeah, definitely. Just J-Nel was good enough.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yo, we still here. We with JC, J-Nel, Ride Out Mix Show.
What
What up,
else?
though?
Yeah, man. So, is there anything presently as far as something that's locked that you can talk about that you have upcoming or?
No, but there's a few things that are being discussed. I did have this this kill list that had Verb, Surf, and Lux on it.
Right.
Verb and Surf both just lost to women. Like
Damn.
I don't even to be honest, because both of them had this why JC can't battle me or what he should do before he get here and all this other crazy shit.
Right.
When you go back and look at the way those losses look, there's redemption needed on the other side. You should literally be saying nothing to nobody about what's needed to redeem themselves, or all the redemption is over there. You need to see me now, if I want to. Now the card is in my back pocket, and I'm doing what I feel like I fucking want to do. I might battle 6 more females before I battle any one of them niggas, because that shit is, this shit is dead. Like for me, if you look at any battle that I've done, or most of the battles that I've done, I try to take competition at its peak. Even if it's a nigga that don't nobody know, the league and the city believe in them. You look at me battling Scotty or people like that, they city believe in them. You know what I mean? They league invest thousands of dollars in the battle so they person could get that shot. So, I like the competition. I don't, if you just took a loss and then before that you took a loss and then I'm scrolling through one of these social networks and I just randomly see, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, don't book such and such no more. JC, how about you and such and such? You talking about the dude that they don't want to see at all? No, I'm good on that. Like I wanted it when everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
But dog wanted double what he normally get because it's me. And that's their way of saying, nah, I'm not battling JC, because when JC name pop up, I'm going to ask for double because I know they're not going to give me that. They're not going to give you that for no fucking body. Like it ain't just JC. It ain't no fucking body you're not going to get that money for. But when it come to JC, it's a really good scapegoat. I'm going to use it every single time. They ain't got the money. See, the thing about JC, he not a draw. Okay. All right.
I thought they turned Surf into Stephen A. Smith. He active again?
No, he not active again, but the way battles work is he can get off the couch whenever he want. You know what I mean? Like all he gotta do is, for some reason, the promotional game it feel like it's respected more than the actual battle. Like, if everybody want to see the battle,
Yeah.
that means way more than actually performing well in the battle. I could tell 1,000 niggas, I could tell 20,000 niggas, I'm going to kick somebody's ass. If all 20,000 show up and I choke, it's a
It
success.
don't even matter. Yeah.
And that's not as, no, it's the fuck, it's not as, I just
Right.
gassed 20,000 people up to watch me die. There is nothing good about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But you know, the people who put that together, they gonna see a good ass check, and then you know, if so fact though, we won tonight. No, we didn't. They did. You got your ass whooped. We get paid regardless. We know how this go. We
Right.
gonna get paid regardless. You can come up and stare at them for 9 minutes. You gonna get your check, but to act like this female with all that standing in front of you, that you tried to act like you was gonna get people to pay attention to her ass more than that. Yeah, well, her ass ain't even showing tonight. Yeah, she came ready to rap. Yeah, and guess what? It's third round. Yeah, and she's beating the shit out of you right now. Yeah, it's like your plan of attack. Not only has it failed, but you don't even got a backup plan. She's beating the shit out of you. It's over.
Yeah.
So for me, I sit back and be like, all right,
Yeah.
bums is they gonna be bums. They gonna sit back and play the promotional side of battle rap, and then I'ma actually play the action side of battle rap. And any nigga in the field who want that rec can do it, can come see me, you know. But if anybody got some type of excuse as to why it shouldn't happen, now I don't want it to happen. I'm turned off. It's an unattractive battle now. You can keep it. So that's how I feel about most of this shit. Like, some of it is whack. The rest of them is just, I don't even want it.
Like that. When you prepare for these, especially the big room battles, how do you anticipate the crowd reaction when you write?
Well, in battle rap, the crowd is really, really, really trained to hear certain shit. Not certain shit, but they train to hear shit a certain way. So I break that training every time I write. Every time I do it, I break what they used to hearing. That's why I always get delayed reactions, is because, oh, that was a bar. Oh, like they hear it late every time I do it. I sneak lines and everything. So I don't anticipate the reaction.
Okay.
And a lot of times that's why the reaction get me so hyped. Is because it's really easy to cater to 2,000 people with a 4-bar setup when 1,800 are used to hearing a bar, a punchline on the 4th bar. They're going to get the 200 who's not reacting to react anyway and be like, see, he meant Coke and Pop. Coke, Pop, get it? And they be, oh, I do get it. Oh. No, that wasn't fire at all. It just made sense, and you went with that. With me, I'm gonna put something together, and then when you think about it, you gonna, like the shit that I say, you can't even say simply. Like it's not. There's no layman's terms for nothing I say. It's all something that gotta be. I gotta relay it in an intricate way, and you gotta be listening to understand what I'm saying. Like it's not that you gotta go to college. I didn't go to college, but you gotta listen. You know what I mean? I've never. You can't go to a movie theater, and then right after the credits roll, you look to your left and be like, so, how was your day? And then you turn over in 20 minutes and be like, what is this about? You're not gonna fucking know. You're not gonna know what the movie's about. You're talking through. You're not paying attention. So even movies ain't that intricate. You know what I mean? But you still gotta follow along to understand what's going on. And I rap like that. I connect lines and I put shit together, and you could be lost in a split second, and somebody could be reacting, and you'd be like, what did he say? Well, not what he just said. He's kind of been saying something for the past 20 seconds, and it just hit, and oh my God, and I don't feel like running all that back for you, and you kind of should be paying attention, so. Yeah. But that's my specialty. I like commanding a room of 3,000 people when there's nobody saying a word. You could hear a cricket with headphones on talking about something. Yeah, this Tupac is fire because it's that quiet in the room, and they're all hanging on the moment when the line drops. and it's that quiet because they don't know when the line is coming, so they're listening to everything. And you know, if you watch, anytime I do a big stage battle, I don't allow people to talk while I'm rapping. Like, I'll be going, and it's 3,000. I'll hear one dude. I'll be like, yeah, you know, it says, hey.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, such and such, like, because that line that you missed connects to the last line, which is about to connect to the line in front of it. And to appreciate it, you need to hear all three lines together. That's just how I write. And you also paid $150 to get in this bitch, and you kind of want to get your money's worth. Right. Shut the fuck up so I can get you your money. You know? So people just, you know, I like to entertain, but more importantly, the craft of writing is underrated. You know, people look at poets weird, and people look at, you know, intricate rappers weird. You got to be a trap rapper to get any type of recognition. But if you rap with content and some shit, you actually say something, you looked at weird. So, you know, this is where lyricism still lives at in battle rap.
Well, it's definitely appreciated over here.
Oh, facts.
That's my
Yes,
shit,
sir.
bro.
Yeah,
Like, you know, them setups impress me more than that line.
Right.
It be the setup.
Yeah.
I try to explain it to so many people. It be the, like, your line is good, but the way you dress that line up means everything. Like, yeah, she's a 7. Yeah, but you can make her a 10. You can really make her a 10. You know, it's just things out here in this world that you could put on her, and she gonna look way better, at least when you present her. Now, you know, the groundwork, ain't nobody gonna see the groundwork.
Right.
You know, but when she walk out the door, that's what they get. And when I present her in front of all them people, she, you know, Rihanna, Savage, Fenty, all that shit, she got it all, you know what I mean? Dress it up. Yeah.
Hey, man. Appreciate you coming.
Always. I'm gonna come back too.
You definitely coming back when
Yeah.
when the project drop about circulating.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna drop like a 5-minute
Summer.
freestyle. We're going.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna light the whole
Okay.
airwaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir.
We gonna
Hey,
do
y'all
it
heard
right.
it. Y'all heard that.
Nah,
Yeah.
this family. We're gonna do it right.
Sir.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
this gonna be like, cause like I said, we're gonna do it top of June. So
Okay.
late May, I wanna pull up. You know, drop a few songs, let a few songs get played, do a nice little. But this, you know, the Muzik Shop is gonna be the official spearhead for the press run for Self Portrait when I drop that. You know what I mean? I want this to be the place where, you know, 50, 100,000 views on the video when it drop. I want everybody to know that they got their info from here, and for future references, you can get info from here. So, yeah.
Much appreciated.
Putting it all on the map, you know what I mean?
Much appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
J-Nel, man. Project.
Yes, the project out right now. And for anybody listening, can y'all please subscribe to my YouTube page at J-Nel's 1984. It's J-N-E-L-Z 1984. I've been hanging on like 99. I just want to get over 100.
We gotta get
the
it
subscribers hard to get.
Yeah,
We gotta
And,
get it
they are.
And videos coming on the way.
Okay.
Meezy 248.
Elite Media 248.
Elite Media
man.
248. He
Yeah.
gonna shoot my video.
Dubai Meezy, you heard me?
Yeah.
He everywhere.
No
but
doubt.
you know, you never there. But you know, y'all need anything put to life, anything brought to life as far as that visual go. Especially if you're in the area, you know what I mean? He do buy Meezy for a reason, so he meet you.
Yeah.
He'll pull up on
He
you.
ain't gotta be in the
But
area,
if
man.
you in
He
there,
overseas, he
but
everywhere,
it's a
man.
specific message, because if you are in the area,
Definitely, you should be
is
shopping
the
with
man you
Elite
should be
Media,
wearing.
man.
yeah, I mean,
All of that.
We got
Graphics,
two
flyers.
projects.
You still doing all that, right, me?
Speaking of graphics, he showed so much love, and when he first started, he did my first mixtape cover for me for free. I'll never forget. I still remember
I
that.
needed some guinea pigs, man.
That's the
Yeah.
groundwork. It's the groundwork. If the groundwork don't start on the ground, you're not gonna have a foundation. You know what I mean? And your ground is where you from, your city. If your city not behind you, I just don't know how you gonna get it. You know what I mean? Any nigga who gotta leave home to get it he a wanderer. You know what I mean? We yak bread, and that's where we gonna get it first.
Shout out to the Muzik Shop.
Hey,
TMS.
They the
appreciate y'all, man.
They starting off. They the new Breakfast Club of the Yak.
Hey,
I
Get even
like that.
bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mac Myron,
Hot
Mac Myron
97.
did Smack, and he did URL in the Yak.
Yep. Shout out to
We
Mac.
got Breakfast Club in the Yak.
Hey,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Doing it.
Hey,
you know
enough
what I mean?
said. Y'all got us in the yak, man. We
Breakfast for
Right.
dinner, huh?
We got Taylor,
Right,
we got
right.
Dealer, we got
Right.
Beezy, we got me. Man, hey, I want to give a shout out to my man James Head, who did the Take Flight outfit I got on, man. Definitely had to shout him out.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
I need one of them, man. Put that on the
I
screen.
got you, man.
All black
yeah.
on this year.
I got you.
All
Yes,
black
sir.
on.
Okay.
I got you.
All
I'll plug you
Don't
to the
nobody do big and tall or something? Well, I
I'm
can't
sure
never
you
get
do.
no shirt.
Hey, I'll plug you to him, man. I got you, D. No discrimination. Take me. You need to plug too, man.
That was so genuine. You gotta hook him up, bro. That was genuine, man.
But yeah, man. Fam, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Long overdue, man.
Yes, sir. First of many, though. First
Yeah.
of many.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, man. So everybody that's been tapped in, appreciate y'all, man.
Thank y'all. Shout out to the family. Everybody listening at home.